Meet the team that doesn't just talk about impact, they ignite it. Jim Morris and producer Rachel.
Oh my God. Good morning. I'm getting my stretches in.
Let's go. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Rise and energize.
Oh,
We talk about those energy gains and those energy drains.
yeah.
The drains.
My old creaky bones are draining. I have an issue that is draining me, and I know it's my own fault for allowing it to drain me, but I have 2 clients that I've had to almost like chase money. Does that make sense? Where, hey, this is overdue now. Like, we're beyond like being nice about it.
So chasing late payments.
Chasing late payments. What do I do? How do I reframe this? Is this a deeper mindset shift where like I'm devaluing myself and it's like energetically that's why they're not paying me? Or
all right,
what do I do? Like, truly, I have no idea.
This happens. I mean, let's just be real. Like, this has happened to me recently. This has happened in every single business I've run. All six companies I've been involved in, from a partnership or a founder or co-founder partnership. It's also happened in all my corporate companies that I've worked for as well, right? And at one point they tried to.
This is normal. It's not just a me thing, at least. Like, okay, good.
And that's why I want to start there by referencing like this. And at one point in the corporate company I worked for, as a director, growing a company over multiple states, responsible for sales, operations, they at one point had put accounts receivable on us. And I was like, my job's not to collect the money. My job's to sell the money and make the money and fulfill the money. So that was an interesting thing. So just to say all of that is this has happened to everybody. It's going to continue to happen. It's business, unfortunately, right? I'm not sitting here saying, hey, it's business. Let's go. I love not getting paid or getting paid late. The one thing that changed everything for me is I had to change one thought around a late payment is they're going to pay me. They're going to pay me. Okay. You could put yourself in a spiral and create a situation that's not true. Okay. You provided the services, you showed up, you did your thing. A majority of people will pay you. Now you're going to say, Jim, but this one time, or Jim, but my cousin or my friend or I got screwed. Like, that's life. It's going to happen. But like, are you going to pick one time that someone didn't pay you and the next 50 times someone's late on payment, put yourself through this disaster of a mental, like, oh, they're not going to pay me. And well, I got to get them. And how am I going to get something back? And I better get this. And I'm going to ruin their name. And I'm going to defame them on this. And I'm going to post about it and whatever, right? Like you're creating a situation that may only happen a couple times in your entire business career. So what do you do when it happens? Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say you should have some systems built. We talk about this in Impact Effect Accelerator, using Go High Level. You should have automations for follow-ups. You should have emails. I think mine's set up for 15 follow-ups via email. Like, I don't want to think about ever emailing you for a follow-up. I only want to get involved when I have to call you when it's significantly late, right? So email automations for the first piece, and then SMS, text message automations as well, because people don't get your emails sometimes. I'm one of those people. Rachel knows I'm terrible at email. Like, if
he is, I literally have to text him and be like, I emailed you on this date.
I have a personal
Did you see it?
I have a personal assistant. It's that bad, Rachel. I have a personal assistant. But there's a reality there that maybe that's not my best communication style. I know it. Rachel knows it. So, if you should text me. If you text me an invoice, it's probably going to be ding, paid, done. And then worst case scenario, you got to make the phone call. And when you make the phone call, you can't let it go. Like, if you need that money, if you need to pay payroll, like this happened, recently with one of my clients, it's $50,000 that he was owed. 50K. It's like 49 something. And he owns a construction company, right? So like they put the down payment on the materials. You know this, Rachel, right? They put a down payment on the materials, but it doesn't cover anything close to what it is. And then you got to pay your guys and gals, your labor and all that. So all that is happening, and you good? Your mic's off. Sorry, what'd you say?
My daughter's calling me. Hold on, everyone.
Okay.
Like literally, I'm like, oh my God, what's going on?
You can mute it.
It's fine.
So what was I saying? I lost.
No, Jim.
Well, I read your body language. That's why, because I was like, "Are you okay?"
I know. Well, immediately I'm like, "Oh God, why does she keep calling me?" No, you're getting your hair cut later today. You need to come home. You need to come home. Yeah, you need to come home. Okay. I love you. Bye. She's calling me like it's morning, so she's on her way. Like I want everybody to realize like this is the shit I have to go through. She's on the bus, so she's finding out on the bus that like there's something going on after school, but she already has something after school. Gotcha. And it's like, well, it's just this. And it's like, it's not just this. Like, go to school. I'm literally live. I cannot talk to you. I was like, call your dad. But what was she going to do? Call her dad? And he has no idea what the schedule is. So
back to the basics.
Hi, everybody. So yeah, life. We love it so much. Sorry, Jim.
Late payment. So if you need that money to operate your business, you can't let it go a month. And then when you make that phone call, treat the person like you're pissed off because it's been a month. Okay. If you need that money and it's 2 days, you got to pick up the phone and make the call. I know it takes time. I know it's an energy drain, but here's the thing. If you wait 3 weeks and then make the call and they're like, oh, you should have just called me, I would have taken care of it. You're going to be pissed at yourself, and you're also going to drain your energy for the next 3 weeks. So if you need the money and you can't float a week or two, I'm not saying that it's right that people don't pay on time. If it's a pay upon, receiving an invoice, or if it's 30 net 15 net 30, right? Because, we do that too. And I work with a lot of people that I ask for those terms. So that way cash flow moves smoothly and I do get recouped on invoices, right? Like you set your business up strategically so you understand cash flow. We talk about that inside Impact Effect Accelerator. But make the phone call. And when you make the phone call, act as if it's the first time. Don't go into that call pissed off. It's been a month. It's been 2 months. It's been, they're going to screw me. You can't go in with that stinking, that bad mindset, that negative chatter. So make the call. Be professional, act as if it's the first time they've ever heard that they're late on a payment, and get ahead of it. If you've got 15 emails and you can ride that invoice, it's not going to kill your business. It's not going to disrupt everything. Let your 15 emails play out, make the call. But I am always a fan. I'm always a fan of just a courtesy phone call because it takes 2 seconds. Hey, John, what's happening, brother? How are you? I just want to let you know your invoice was due on the 1st. It's the 8th. As you know, we're a small business. We're creative. We're always taking risk. It would just really mean a lot if you could pay that today. We really need the cash. And just be straight up. Not, John, it was due on the 1st. What are you doing, brother? Like, I need that money. Don't you know I'm a small business? Don't you know that's your problems, right? But if you can talk to someone in the right tone, you can say the same thing. By being honest, real, sincere, and authentic. Hey, I'm a small business. I'd appreciate it if you could take care of that today. It's all good if you overlooked the email, or if you didn't get it, well, let's update your email, or what, like find a solution and get your money. So many people get petty over this process and they start being a jerk. And then they're like, well, they didn't pay me. It's like, if you're calling me that I owe you money, which rightfully so I owe you, and you're a jerk to me, it gives me no motivation to make that payment any faster to you. If you're nice about it, I'm like, oh, dang, I kind of feel bad I missed their emails. Like, let me go do that right now when I hang up. And what's the goal? This is the question I always ask myself. What's the goal of this phone call? The goal of that phone call is to get freaking paid. The goal of that phone call is not to get into some drama, not to let your ego, they should have paid me on time. I'm Jim Morris. I run Creative Vibe Marketing. I run Impact Effect Accelerator. Who do they think they are? Push your ego away. People have a real life. People are busy just like you, just like me, just like Rachel, her daughter calling her, right? Like, but this is life. This is real.
It's life. That's why I was like,
Real.
oh God.
Right? Is real. So like, let's give people that little bit of grace. And if they're a jerk or if they're making excuses, then we go to step 2 and step 3. And those steps are more so of, you know, I need to know when that invoice is going to be paid. Can you please confirm? And that's when we start to do emails to track that, if in case we need to go to litigation or get lawyers involved. So it's time stamped, it's official, it's not a text message, it's an email. And then we make those phone calls consistently, and we record that and we screenshot that and we build that case. In this gentleman's case, 50K is a lot. He's building the case in case it does go to the lawyers, right? If it's something that's a $200 invoice, I'm not going to spend my time and energy on that. I want my 200, but that tells me a lot about your character. It tells me a lot about, now I'm never going to do business with you. 200, and this is something I've said all the time. And I said this when someone owed me some money. It was like 6,000 or 7,000 and they just never paid me. I said, that person was so close to me. So glad $6,000. That's all it cost me. That's all that cost me was $6K, because I would have given that person the keys to my house. I would have let that person drive my wife to the hospital if she had illness and I wasn't available. I would have, I'd give that person a key to my boat, my house, my motorcycle, and all these other things that are way more worth $6,000, especially my wife's, like access to my wife, access to my kids. That's priceless to me. There's no dollar value. So 6,000. See you later, right? I have to flip the script on the mindset around that. So that's what I got for you. I'm feeling jazzy today. Clearly, Rachel, I've been through this. I've definitely navigated this a lot, right? And it's been money, it's been payments. I've had the times where I need the $200. Like I owe payroll and I'm 600 short. I need the 200. Like I've had those times. So I can say this to you. It doesn't work when you call people with a bad attitude. It doesn't work when you make assumptions they saw your invoices. I've even had someone be like, well, I have a read receipt on that invoice. They opened it. I'm like, dude, do you know that my VA opens every single one of my emails? And I still can't respond to people? Like, you know that read receipt could be AI generated inboxes. That AI could be an AI agent. It could be a virtual assistant. It could be a human. It could be, it went into the wrong inbox and it was clicked on and forgotten about. And it wasn't even you. So we just got to think of that stuff. And when I think of that stuff and when I really kind of think about those payments, I say I can do one of two things. I can be miserable, I can be a jerk, and I can let this drain the crap out of me. I can go into it with a good spirit and manifest the fact that I'm going to get paid, because most good people on this earth will pay their invoices, especially for good services that I provide.
I love that.
All right, that's all I got.
I know, you're like, I'm exhausted. I think that, and we can talk about this next time, and maybe we use this as the tease. Part 2 is, then do I do business with them again? Do I go there again? Do I complete the project, or do I just say, hey, let's pause here, let you catch up, and then I can reschedule you when I'm available? So like, I want to talk to you about that. Maybe we do it in the next one.
Shutting off services, pausing services. That is something that I put in every single contract, just to end this real quick. So let's dive into it. But I put a clause in there at 7 days past due, services will be paused. And here's the kicker. That's the rendered services. Like the services aren't rendered, you still owe a full invoice. So if you don't pay me for another week, you get a week less of work that you're still paying for the next month. And it's just straight up business. It's in good faith. I'm going into a contract with you. You have good faith. I have good faith. That's a clause that I do not take out. And I've not taken a client because of it. It's one thing I will not budge. I am open to negotiation. I'm open to everything. I'm open to terms. I'm open to termination clauses. Like if you want to do a 30-day out from prior for notice for no reason, I'm good with that too. But that's one thing I won't budge from. So yeah, let's chat about it next time. Thanks for being here this morning, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.